The UK is a trap part 9, the system you weren't supposed to notice. Have you ever looked at this country properly? Because the deeper you look, the more you realize that this system is not designed to free you. Instead, it's designed for you to manage till you drop. Let's start with the big one, national insurance and the state pension illusion. Some people think that their NI goes into a big pot. No, there's no pension pot. What you pay today is basically paying today's pensioners. And your future depends on there being enough workers at that time to pay yours. But let's look at the reality. People are living longer, immigration is being restricted, and artificial intelligence is slowly replacing taxable jobs. So for everyone who wants to live here forever, I genuinely hope that there's enough people working at that time to fund your state pension, because the math is not hard enough. Now let's move to debt socialization. From a young age, the system trains you. At 18, you take the student loan. At 19, the system encourages you to take a credit card to build your credit profile and to have a credit history. You need a phone, and suddenly contract phone appears to be the easier option. Monthly payments that appear manageable, convenient, and comfortable. Is it truly affordable, or the system has simply made debt look normal? At adulthood, the system encourages you to get on the property ladder, of course with a mortgage. If you dare step out of the cycle, if you save up cash and say you want to buy outright, the system buries you in loads of compliance for funds, anti-money laundering checks, and lots of suspicion. And if you dare try to escape the 9-to-5 treadmill, if you say you want to set up a business, the system pushes a lot of administrative hoops to you and a lot of red tape, as if the system is saying to you, come back here, we didn't give you the permission to leave the 9-to-5 treadmill. As a property investor and landlord, I see it up close and deal with the system every day. I have a lot of extra layers of heavy regulation to deal with, and this makes life difficult for smaller investors, but makes it easy for institutional investors and institutional landlords who are friends with the system, friends with the government. Have you ever missed your council tax? You get the court summons in about 2 to 3 weeks, but when you have a tenant that has not paid rent in months and you're trying to evict the tenant, and you take the tenant to court, you can wait up to 4 to 5 months dealing with notices, court backlog and paperwork, and one little mistake from you, the tenant can stay in your property for up to 1 year without paying rent. Tell me how that is fair. Of course it's not, but that's the way the system is set up, to discourage small investors, to discourage small landlords from doing business. Because how does the same court process that takes 2 to 3 weeks when you miss your council tax, why does it take up to 5 months to evict a tenant? Now let's say you're not a business person. You want to climb the corporate ladder. You want to get into senior management. You want growth and more money. Here's the trap. The more you earn, the higher your tax bracket. The reward for your hard work is higher taxes, and it's